Philip Morris suspends social media campaign after Reuters exposes young influencers.
Here's a summary of the article.
Cigarette maker Philip Morris International Inc. has suspended a global social media marketing campaign in response to Reuters inquiries into the company's use of young online personalities to sell its new heated tobacco device, including a 21-year-old woman in Russia. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration last month decided it would allow sales of the EQOS device in the United States after a 2-year review process in which Philip Morris repeatedly assured the regulator that it would warn young people away from the product. While most of the social media influencers hired by Philip Morris overseas did not list their ages on Instagram, a Reuters review of the firm's social media marketing of EQOS in Japan, Italy, Switzerland, Russia and Romania shows that Topolina's online persona was typical of what the company called its social media ambassadors for the device, rail-thin young women who revel in the high life. Many of the messages contained the hashtag #IQOSambassador, tying them into a network of social media influencers that the international tobacco giant has relied on to brand the EQOS as a safer alternative to cigarettes and a sexy fashion accessory. Marketing deals between companies and social media influencers vary widely, according to industry experts. Reuters reviewed dozens of social media posts featuring the EQOS device. Philip Morris said there have been no reports of worrisome levels of unintended use of EQOS. As part of the FDA review process, Philip Morris pledged to market only to adult cigarette smokers once it begins selling EQOS this summer through a partnership with Altria Group Inc., which sells Marlboro cigarettes in the U.S. EQOS delivers about the same level of nicotine as a traditional cigarette.
This post received a score of 2034, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I wonder what other adult companies are grooming their next generation of customers the same way.
The fascists. It's true. How does a company that sells a lethal product say with a straight face they don't market to youth? If they don't, their older customers die and no one is there to replace them.
One of the better episodes of Boston Legal, IMO.
Mission Winnow.
Yeah, still can't believe that went as far as it did. The logo looked good on the racing suits, and I didn't look into what the company was, so I probably would never have noticed on my own.
Same here. I knew about the Ferrari Marlboro barcode in the past when the cigarette ads got removed, but I also had no idea what the Mission Winnow was at first. That's coming from a longtime F1 fan who was already aware of Philip Morris's longtime dealings with Ferrari and them slipping in the barcode thing before. Here's some articles on the barcode and the Mission Winnow if anyone wanted to read them.
Wow, I never saw the barcode. Thanks for that. As if I didn't think I could hate the company more.
Influencers, another weasel word that makes me gag. What are they using their influence for? Positive change? Good life advice? Charity? No, just whoring.
It's hilarious because only they use the term. Everyone else calls them YouTubers or Instagram models. Law.
I live in Hollywood. We use the word influencers here. Not saying me survivalist, but my peers do.
I'm not saying me survivalist either, but me peers do.
How my autocorrect managed to bring up the words me survivalist instead of I do, it blows my mind, lol.
We all know we should check our messages for autocorrect fails, but we sometimes forget embarrassingly. Today it was you, but me survivalist too all the time.
I'm going to have me survivalist engraved onto a plaque and framed once get my own place, haha. It brings a smile to my face to see such a simple typo.
What about a law that restricts tobacco ads online? If we can do that to TV and radio commercials, why can't we do that online?
Influencers are not quite marketing, I mean, they're, but they aren't. If you see some random D-list Instagram celeb vaping, you can be pretty certain someone paid for that shot. Same for any alcohol or pretty much any other product you see them use, wear.
That is marketing, and if not marked as such, illegal.
It's only illegal if the site cares otherwise. Galloboob and his hundreds of alts would have been banned ages ago.
PMI, Philip Morris International, has been facing a lot of sales-related issues from what I've seen. Used to work for company that contracted with them back in the day. Altria, the parent company of PMI, also owns Juul, and they've been pushing really hard, with a great deal of success, to get the younger generation hooked on nicotine. While it still won't bring back the heyday of clients, these companies know how to market and get clients addicted, and are continuing to do it well.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.